We're gonna play some more Tales of Berseria. And our expedition has returned because it goes off real time, I'm pretty sure.
Great. Let's do this one run get you style, guys.
Hell yeah. Did we get the item though? No, we didn't. So we're gonna keep doing it till we get that rare drop. I'm certain at this point it's a rare drop. What were we doing? What the fuck were we doing? Oh, Aizen ran after the other guy. Aizen ran after the other guy, and we're gonna go follow Aizen. That's what we're doing right now. Have I been in here before, and have I gotten whatever's in here? I have been in here before, and I have gotten this. However, they respawn. Yep. See, that chest is open. Okay. Let's head over to Aizen. I feel like we have some serious cutscenes coming up, so maybe we should just skip for a while. There is nothing holding that together. We'll skip on that. Oh, I forgot that we have an Unlucky set too. We will skip on we're still gonna keep that outfit though, because it's really fucking cute. But we're gonna skip on those crazy outfits just for now. Just until... Where are we going? Track Aizen. Oh, we're going to the Fenzenog. We're going back to the forest, pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Why do I feel like some things almost feels different?
Solitoma is as awful as I remember. I hoped I'd never have to drink it again. Are you alright, Eleanor?
Is this your second experience with the Corsair Scourge?
No, I had it for a different reason. In the Abbey, it's tradition for initiates to drink Solitoma as part of their welcoming festivities.
Sounds like hazing to me.
When everyone shares the same experience, drinking something so shockingly revolting, our bonds are strengthened. It's a good thing.
If you say so.
I really did believe I'd never have to taste it again. To be blunt, I hate it.
You're lucky you think it tastes so terrible. That means you also know what tastes good. Right, Velvet?
What does that mean?
Velvet can't taste anything aside from blood.
What? Is that because she's a demon?
I'm aware of one other flavor. Mogulu, here's your dose of Solitoma.
No!
Get back here!
Don't! Keep that salad away from... I see. The sweet taste of another suffering.
That is a sweet taste. Ooh, we have another optional cutscene.
Why does it seem like everyone around me is completely mad?
Yeah! Continuing to fight when you know you'll lose just is insane!
Would you stand around and watch your comrade die just because you're scared?
I wouldn't want to, but getting myself killed wouldn't save anyone either.
Yes, it would be illogical to fight.
Is being illogical really that bad?
Well...
At the Empyrean's throne, I remember Velvet standing, despite the horrible pain she felt. Rokuro is training with all his heart in order to defeat his brother Shigure. And Kurogane used up his own head to forge a powerful blade.
None of that is very logical.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to put it, but I think it's all amazing. Aren't you forgetting someone? Magilu is traveling with us, even though she doesn't care. And that... Yes, go on. I don't really understand what that's about. Miss Magilu!
I don't either.
That's amazing in some sense, I suppose.
And we've already talked to him about the boss that we fought. They are slowly explaining more of Magilu. I am liking her more and more and more the more they actually are going into explaining her. And I loved that little statement that they had there. There's a chat box over here.
Hello there. You're headed to Loringen Tower too? Just a bit ago, a brawny, silver-haired man asked me how to get there.
Did he say why he was going there?
Something about meeting some friends of his. Exorcists use that tower to train, right? If he has exorcist friends, then maybe he's one too. But he seemed a bit rough and tumble to be an exorcist. I can't imagine a man like him.
Did he say anything else?
He said someone else might stop by and ask about the tower, and told me to tell him if they do. Did he mean you?
No clue.
So he was planning on us following him. What's he scheming?
You mean Zavid? Or the Abbey?
Both.
I think I understand what's going on, but it's actually a little confusing. And that's back through the door that we just came from, so we're not going to go that way. We're actually going to leave this area and go back to the forest, which is a little bit of backtracking here. But
Loringen Tower lies beyond the Burnak Plateau.
Blah! If you're gonna set up
oops.
an obvious trap, couldn't it at least be someplace more convenient?
Past the plateau, huh? Oh, we're going to the up area. Okay, it's not really backtracking then, it is a brand new area. Soul, avoiding enemies. Wow, I cannot believe I avoided all those enemies. Because there are a shit ton that are over there. I can't see them now because the draw distance doesn't allow that, but there were a shit ton of enemies over there. And there are absolutely zero over here. 352 cat souls, but not a cat's chest in sight. I do want some more items from those cat's chests. I get so freaking excited when I see them. Especially now, since I know that I'm pretty sure all of our teammates can get a different big-headed outfit. That is pretty awesome. I need this in my life. I need this in my life right now. Are there any save points or warp points out here? Nope. Just a bunch of mud slimes. Not what I'm looking for.
What's wrong, Lafayette?
I was just wondering why Eisen and Zavid can't work together to find Ifrid.
All men their age care about is their reputation, their street cred. Such a hassle.
Oh, really?
Well, I can't fully deny it.
The same could be said of women, and of everyone, really. It's hard to work alongside someone unless you strive to understand their thoughts and feelings.
And if you can't?
Well,
It's like Zavid said. You start talking with your fists instead.
Sounds harder than I thought.
My fucking neighbors every time I start recording. I was just talking about how I wanted another cat's chest. This game gives. It's a giver. What are you gonna give? Nothing. 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 What in the world is happening? Why do some chests just not give me anything? Is it supposed to do that? Is it a glitch? Is it just me getting tricked by a cat's chest? Is it a gamble? I don't get it. I am not happy. I take it back. This game is not a giver, it's a taker. It takes everything. Ugh, I'm not happy. That is very mean. Very mean. Oh. I don't know if that's an optional boss or a definitely want to fight it boss. And I'm guessing there's no save points around here. Not that I'm seeing. Let's fight it. Let's just fight it.
We will need to be extremely wary.
Alright, let's see here. He is weak to water, resistant to, I don't know what that is, and air. He has high attack power. Okay, so weak to water. Let's see here. Let's see what we can do here. My A is already set to water. That's perfect. Oh, fuck me. Hella cool. So cool. I noticed that this is a recolor. Well, they made the model a little bit bigger, and then they recolored it. So when I was talking about how this game is amazing where it doesn't recolor its enemies, it looks like it does, but I was expecting it to do that at some point. Every game does that. Every RPG does that, honestly. Hella cool. Oh my god. Still hate it. Still hate it. Still hate it. I'm sure it sounds a million times better in Japanese, and it's not the voice actor's fault. It's just I don't think many things sound good spoken in English in those, you know, those battle cries or whatever. Especially by children. That was not that hard of a boss. That was not that hard at all. Huh. Uh-huh. Cool. Cool. And I know that when we backtrack, there will be that monster guy that will give us more gold for fighting that guy. Not bad. There is a...
Whoa! Hot water is spouting out of the mountain.
And look at those rainbows.
This is one of the 7 wonders of the world, the Bernac Geyser. The water heats up from underground until the pressure forces it to spray up from the surface. And the rainbows are caused by light reflecting from the salts suspended in the mineral water. It took tens of thousands of years for the minerals to accumulate here and form this phenomenon.
Wowee!
That was very educational.
At least you know plenty of trivia, if nothing else.
Additionally, the groundwater veins that feed this geyser are connected to the sea. Because of this, every now and then a boiled octopus or crab will shoot out from the geyser!
No way!
That's impossible. Well, not impossible, but with the salt content of the geyser's water, I bet they're seasoned to perfection.
Mogulo, I'm declaring your bizarre imagination the 8th wonder of the world.
People say that all the time.
People say that all the time. Okay. Ooh, was that something with a seashell? Is that unique to this area? Very cool, very... Oh! Oh, he's so cute! I believe that's not a recolor. He's cute, though.
I don't think we have a chance.
I think we have a chance. They are weak to wind. Let's check really fast. Our wind moves are B. Oh my lordy. So cool. So freaking cool. I love it.
Yep, it's a whimsical wonderland over here.
This is the best ending scene ever. It's so freaking cute. So freaking cute. Which way are we even going? This way. Whoa, I thought that was a part of just the scenery. I did not know that that was an enemy. Oh. I did not think that that was an enemy. Oh, that spooked me. And I see this chest that's behind this rock. And that scorpion is not gonna get me. That blended in way too well, though. I just thought that was just scenery. Does not look like a monster.
Eisen!
Did you get the medicine to the ship's crew?
Yeah.
Good. My thanks to you.
These soldiers won't be happy in the morning, but they're alive. Is this your work?
No. They were like this when I got here. It must have been Zavid.
He didn't kill a single one. Interesting.
The Abbey is going to great lengths to arrest him.
Even so, he clearly knows he's walking into a trap. What I don't get is why he roped me into all of this. If he didn't want my help, then what need did he have to play the Ifreed card on me?
If you knew this was a trap, why did you come?
To see for myself. When I met Ifreed, I was wallowing in despair that I would ever find a way to break the Reaper's curse. Stop denying reality, he told me. If you were really born with that curse, then it's a part of you. But if the Reaper learns to grasp the wheel of his life, even he may find his creed, his path through stormy waters. And so, I joined him aboard the Von Eltia.
A creed of life.
Let's say someone's murdered the captain. If it came as the result of him living life on his terms, I could accept that. But if anyone, and I mean anyone, tries to crush his way of life, I could never forgive them.
Who's there?
It's rude to eavesdrop.
If you got secrets, talk about them at home.
Zavid, isn't there any way you and Eisen can work together somehow?
Not if he's going to keep acting like this.
Well, that's how it is.
What was the point of all that posturing? He could have just stayed hidden. Weirdo.
Can't disagree there.
Hold on, we got some optional cutscenes here.
Loringen Tower is a training ground for exorcists, right?
Yes, it's a great edifice built on ancient ruins.
Laphicet, did you ever go there when you were tethered to Teresa?
I don't really remember the beginning of my service to Teresa.
I see.
What sort of training do they do there?
Exorcists are tested and assigned Malachim equivalent to their aptitude with mana. It's also where they practice Malach arts and study our laws.
So the lower ranks use it as a sparring ground in order to train up to the higher ranks?
No, an exorcist's affinity to mana is not something that strengthens through training. We are given Malachim based on our inborn ability, then learn arts to suit that ability.
So, an orderly is an orderly for life, then?
Correct.
There'd be no spirit of competition then. Don't they want to get stronger, to advance through the ranks?
There'd be no purpose to advancement. Rank signifies nothing more than the type and number of Malachim one can tether. People join the Abbey for only two reasons: to protect people from demons, and to save the world.
Are all of you that dedicated to asceticism?
How sickeningly noble of you.
I wonder if your wills are suppressed just like those of the Malachim you use.
Deviants like you could never possibly understand our motives. In any case, that is who awaits you at Loringen Tower.
So we're in for a rough welcome. I say bring it on.
And another one.
I can't wrap my head around Zavid.
We witnessed his unwillingness to kill before, but it seems he's quite serious about it.
Maybe that's why I don't feel scared of him. Even when he and Eisen were about to fight, I didn't feel tense at all.
Perhaps that's just because you've been around Velvet a bit too long, kiddo. Next to her, few people are frightening.
Do you think so?
Don't ask me.
He doesn't come across as vicious. I think that's why you're not scared.
Because he's just a brawler?
Maybe he's just naive.
Okay, so he's just a naive brawler. He's still involved with Ifrid's disappearance, and he's also taking on the Abbey. I just don't get him.
Me neither.
Uh-huh.
I agree, but I don't understand any of you either.
Okay, cool. Now let's see if there's any items or anything in this area, and clearly they are. Will it be nice? That is the question. Is this a kind cat's chest? Shiba Inu tail. It's a doggy tail. It's a puppy dog tail. Oh, I can't fucking see it. Velvet, you are wearing far too large a thing. Can't see it. Doesn't, just can't see it. Doesn't work on Velvet. Oh. It's kind of like a good 4 inches away from your butt there. Oh, that's why. But it doesn't even fit there. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. Who can even equip this? Can Eleanor equip it? It fits perfectly on Eleanor. It fits perfectly on Eleanor. Oh, but is she okay with that on? Like that, I don't know if that really suits her. I just don't know if that suits her. This is gonna stick right through Magilou's hair. This might work. Oh, and they tilted it so it can fit through his... That actually kind of works. That kind of works. And that super works. Shit. Between the two men, who gets the dogtail? I think Rokuro gets the dogtail. And you have to keep the... earring. Alright, we're good. That was a very, very important decision. Couldn't get around it, unfortunately. It was very important. It was like the biggest decision of my life right there. Figuring out who wears the dogtail. I see that chest.
I don't get it.
Get what?
Why did Ifrid let Aizen join his ship, knowing he carried the Reaper's curse with him? What good did it do? I just don't see the reason behind it.
Well, if it were me who had that curse, it would mean that you and Velvet could die because of it, right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
If that's the case, then I'd feel like I'd both want to and not want to be close to you two. And I'd probably really, really hate myself for it.
Do you suppose that's how Aizen feels? But Ifrid still took him in. He agreed they'd put up with the curse together.
It's all a bit hard to fathom.
Well, if one thing's for certain, it sounds like Ifrid's a very strong man. At least for a base lawless pirate.
Alright, let's drop down here and get that chest. Excuse me. I want that. Fuck, how do I get that? No. I don't hop down there. Fuck, how do... Huh. Well.
Aizen, can I ask you about that thing Zavid had?
It belonged to Ifrid, didn't it? I've read much of the Abbey's archives on weaponry, but I've never seen anything like it.
He found it when we crossed to the far continent. It's a relic from a long-vanished civilization. He's like me and can't resist a good treasure. But of everything we've found, that one was his most prized.
What is it?
I can't say. It seemed like a weapon, but Ifrid wouldn't let anyone touch it. He went off and tested it on his own, then came back all grinning, saying he had an ace up his sleeve the next time we got into a fight.
Then it's definitely some sort of ancient combat device? But why is Zavid looking for Ifrid? To apologize for stealing it?
He doesn't seem like that much of a gentleman.
Did he really steal it?
What do you mean?
It's just my feeling, but Zavid doesn't seem like the type of Moloch to steal something so precious.
He said he just picked it up. Perhaps he's trying to return it.
Perhaps.
Okay. We're gonna drop down. I know there was a place to drop down. Okay, and we have to figure out... Oh, it's a cave. Oh. We go through here to get that chest. Very nice. This is actually gorgeous. This is actually legitimately gorgeous. Knowing that this was originally on the PS3. Originally. That looks really pretty. That looks really, really pretty. Much enjoy. What way are we going? There's 3 different directions we can go. Let's go to the correct direction. Just because I don't feel like we'll get much going any other direction. Is there like a save point nearby, or... Oh, we could just restart if we die. Oh, there is a save point right there. Dumb.
No one on guard. They're really not bothering to hide this trap.
They probably knew we'd sense it. The question now is just what they're planning to spring on us.
Have to check the entire environment. I'm so sorry. And all it was one tiny itty little bitty soul. This looks like a something. Oh, item. And that's it. Alright, let's save and go ahead. I don't know if it's going to be a boss battle, or a puzzle, or a maze, or a dungeon. It's a dungeon, isn't it? This looks like a dungeon. I'm not seeing any enemies around, though. This is all very spooky. Ooh. Beautiful environment. Very spooky. Beautiful environment, but really, really, they can tone the spookiness down. The music is really eerie. The environment is really eerie. This blue stuff is really eerie. It's all a little layered on there. This is all very, very spooky going on. Like, jeez. I don't even know if you can hear the music. It's actually quiet, just in general quiet. I have it down a little bit just so it's not blaring because it was before. But it is actually quiet on my end too. So it's just very just soft just
Isaac,
melody.
When and how did Ifrid disappear exactly? And how did you two meet in the first place?
You know, you ask an awful lot of questions about us.
What? I don't mean to pry, really. Perhaps it's a habit I picked up from my work. Drat. It seems I've been digging too hard.
No matter. Ifrid vanished about a year ago. He agreed to fight a duel against someone, and secretly left to meet his opponent. Once we figured out what was happening, we rushed to the scene. But all we found was the aftermath of a fight, and a pendulum.
Was Zavid his opponent?
Given his choice of weapon and his ability to fight, I'd say it's likely.
What I don't get is why Ifrid would end up
So
captured and
cute.
imprisoned by the Abbey after a fight with a stray Moloch. The Abbey had him prisoner? On their island. Until an exorcist named Melchior took him away, that is. What? Lord Melchior did?
The Abbey would have captured Ifrid about a year ago. Surely it must have caused quite a stir.
I was simply patrolling. I wasn't involved in any such operations. Oh. But I do remember that we suffered a great number of casualties around that time. I never heard why, and when I went to investigate, I found no records of any major deployment. And then I was ordered to cease any such investigation by Lord Melchior.
That's fishy.
He wanted to hide something, clearly. And I think I'm starting to get a picture of what it was. And it involves the Abbey?
Our expedition has returned.
Take a look at this.
Oh, baby.
Well. Now here's a fine haul.
But is it the item?
Let's do this one Ron gets it style, guys.
No. No, it's not. Doing it again.
Scout.
Doing it again, doing it again. That looks, that looked a lot like Jesus on the cross. Being honest, at least from its far away, whatever that is, it looks like Jesus on a cross, but hopefully when we get closer it's not going to be that. Actually, if it was that, I would immediately make this best game ever, because that's really, really pushing it. That is brazen, but what the hell? This couldn't be any creepier. Before we go in that room, let's go upstairs really fast, because, no. We're gonna put off whatever the fuck that was. Cat's chest. Oh, honey. Are we gonna have enough? Oh. By one soul. What are you gonna give us? Nothing. Why? 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 Oh my gosh, why? I hate that. Holy shit. I just want to know if it's supposed to do that. Ugh. Oh, that is so annoying. Now we have no souls. And the last place to go is in the room. Dun dun dun. It's really spooky. I should have bought some apple gels, because I think I only have like 12 or 13 apple gels. I'll do fine, I'll do fine, I'll do fine. I know it's a boss battle, and I think we're fighting what that monster thing is that looks like Jesus from far away. What is that? I know I'm not wearing my glasses, but what the fuck?
Ifrid.
So, this is Von Ifrid.
Eisen, it's good to see you again.
So you're alive. You could have sent a letter.
When have you ever written a letter to another man?
True. Aside from my little brother, not even once.
Your brother? Ah, yes. You told me that once. Eisen, why?
I've got no brother.
I was confused by that too. How would a Malakine have a brother?
Enough of your tricks!
Does he have a sister? Because that looks just like him.
Thanks for luring him out. I owe you one.
Was that his sister? Can Malakine have brothers and sisters? It's the guy that looked at Magilu weird.
My double illusion. Impressive.
I make it a point not to fall for the same tricks twice.
I shouldn't have let you get away last time. I won't make that mistake again.
Why am I here?
Her consciousness has returned, so that is its power.
Eleanor better not support the Abbey after this.
Turned her into a demon.
What? This can't be happening.
The chain reaction. Your Reaper's curse is quite the dreadful affliction, isn't it?
Not his fault.
Don't you run away!
Leave us.
Heads up! Wyvern's coming!
Okay. Oh, they have a lot of HP. For 3 of them. Right? 3 of them, yeah. They're all weak to ground type. They're resistant to, I have no idea what that is, and fire. And weak to hidden arts. Hidden arts and ground type. So... hidden arts and ground type. Yeah, we're gonna use the X button on these
Why
guys.
would an exorcist create a demon?
Hey, worry about that later. We've got damn dragons to take care of.
Oh, did we learn a new one? Dragon? I think that was new. That was awesome. I love it. That hella hit me. Oh my god. Their health is going down very slowly. Oh, fuck. But they're not actually doing that much damage, honestly. We're fine. They're barely hurting us. We're fine. Devour. Actually, the way she says devour, I know I said before, English voice acting, when it comes to just saying those strange battle phrases, they never turn out good, but when she says devour, actually it sounds really cool. Am I burned and then I have another something spell cast on me? You can see in the bottom left hand side. Jesus. Oh wow. I love how I was getting healed and attacked at the same time there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jeez, I would love to actually get in a couple attacks here. It's because I don't have any souls, so... or my soul gauge or whatever. It's because I can't do combos really with it being so incomplete. And that was honestly my fault because I used both of my devour, my right trigger moves. But we learned a new one. That's always cool. That's always worth it, honestly. And I'm gonna probably do it again. I need to be healed. I need to be healed.
I can heal the wounds, but I can't heal the pain! Healing circle!
Thank you. See, I don't get why everyone's complaining about the AI in this game. It seems to be just fine. Oh my god, if I could do the move and hit all three of them. Fuck yeah! Oh, fuck yeah, that is awesome. So freaking cool. Which one is lower health here? Oh, there's only one left. That's better. We need just some tacks in there.
Looks like you got caught in your own trap, old man.
Oh, are you sure about that?
Who is his voice actor? That sounds familiar.
What the?
I'll take care of the last one.
Why?
He just saved the wyvern?
You folks jump in and kill without a second thought. Is that your creed?
Marvelous. Your Siegfried is just the power I've been looking for.
What?
My work here is done.
The hell did you do? Wait, damn you! Follow them!
He took the power, didn't he? He took the power. So, interesting things. So, a whole new element has been added to the
Where
story.
the hell did they go?
Find them. They can't have gotten far.
So it's been mentioned a couple times that sometimes demons turn back into humans, but usually that's after they're already dead. So he got mad at us for killing the demons, a couple of the demons, and then he shot one to save it, and it rose, I guess. So that must mean that there is a way to. Is it up here? I assume it's gonna be up here. That must mean there is a way to save. Is it up here? To save humans affected with demon blight. And he knows the answer to that. I don't think it's up here. I think we're actually gonna leave. Because this wasn't a door beforehand. I don't think it's up here. We're gonna try though. Yep, no, I was wrong. So, a whole new aspect to the story. So this story is just getting thicker and thicker. Holy shit. Because not only are we dealing with the whole 12-year-old disease where Velvet's little brother, at least according to that book that we found in the library, he was quite possibly going to die anyways, so he was sacrificed so no one would get afflicted with demon blight. And then that man, he summoned 2 people and turned them into demons, and then, or 3 people, and turned them into demons, and then one of them said, "What am I doing here?" After that gun shot her and she regained consciousness. Who were those people and how did he summon them? Were they Malakine? But can Malakine can become demons, yeah. Yeah, no, that's a thing. It's getting so thick.
Damn. You sure got some speedy legs for an old fart.
I'm glad to see you're okay, Zavid.
It's not me that I'm worried about.
Melchior was highly interested in your weapon. And yet he didn't steal it. Surely a legate like him could snatch it if he wanted to.
Why bother stealing it? when you can just copy its hidden formula. Some arts can decipher the workings of other arts in a split second. And guess what Melchior's specialty is? As he left, he said, "My work here is done." The Abbey must have some use for that unknown art. Who knows what? After all, they brought it here from another continent.
We'll find out what they're after and crush it to dust.
Let me ask you just one question. Why do you have Siegfried?
I'm counting on you, he said. Back when I served the Exorcists, they sent me on a mission to capture Ifrid.
Zavid, you were once their slave?
Yeah. My mind was under the influence of Inominat's domain. But when Ifrid aimed this baby at me, one shot was all it took to open my eyes. The fight we had after that was one for the books. He might have been a human, but that guy was a beast. Put a song in my soul. But then Melchior had to jump in and spirit Ifrid away with one of his damned illusions. That old bastard. Playing tricks with people's minds.
But why'd he grab Ifrid and not Siegfried when he had the chance?
He probably didn't know at the time that this guy was the real prize he was after. But Ifrid knew. Right before he was taken, he distracted Melchior long enough to hand Siegfried over to me. Well, that's all I know. Whether you believe me or not is up to you.
Got it. We're done here.
Huh? That was easy.
Ifrid only says I'm counting on you to people he trusts.
Is that so?
So, what are you gonna do now?
Gotta keep looking for Ifrid. So gotta give this back and settle our score.
I doubt you have much time left to get that done.
I'd hazard a guess that until now, Melchior was unaware what Siegfried could really do. In other words, he and the Exorcists weren't able to interrogate anything out of their captive.
And now that Ifrid's no longer needed, I see no reason for them to keep him alive.
You think I don't know that?
If you really want to save Ifrid, you probably ought to team up with us.
Nope. No can do.
Okay.
Why not?
You lot will do anything to achieve your goals. Even kill. Sorry, I'm a fighter, not a killer. I won't steal a single life. That's just my creed.
And I've got no intention of changing our pirate creed either.
Eisen and Zavid have their own creeds. They both have such strong principles, even though they're so different.
Just like humans.
We have some optional cutscenes, and then we'll watch those, and then we'll save.
Well, that was sure something. Melchior and his illusions are cheats.
There's no cheating in combat.
What I meant is that they were awfully dirty tricks for an upstanding exorcist.
And the illusions seemed so real. Had that gone on any longer, I wouldn't have been able to tell what was real and what was fake.
If it can't be distinguished from reality, perhaps one could live a happier life within the illusion.
That sort of happiness can rot.
You think so?
But by using illusions, you can defeat an opponent without causing them any physical harm.
Oh, how humane. Wow, the Abbey is so great.
Lord Melchior is an exemplary man who has served Lord Artorias since before the Abbey's founding. He's done everything from logistical planning to defense strategy and even political negotiations. He shows the utmost concern, even for his opponents, so...
He turned a friendly Moloch into a dragon.
They were
That
Moloch.
was- Physical wounds can heal. Emotional wounds never fully fade.
Yeah, but...
Don't lose heart, Eleanor. Foul play is foul play, but you're talking to a demon and a witch. Who can judge?
I appreciate that you're trying to console me, but as an exorcist, I cannot accept this.
Very cool. Let's go ahead and save, and we'll end this here. This just keeps getting more and more deep. Holy shit. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see the next one. I'm probably going to play more tomorrow because I'm absolutely loving this game. Bye-bye.